Hello everyone, my name is WildAnaconda69 and I'm going to bring to you right now a Super Metroid route randomizer. So without further ado, let's get this started. 3, 2, 1, go. Now pay quick attention. This intro has been modified. If you blink, you'll miss it. There's a funny little Easter egg here in the beginning. It's confirmed, folks. Get attached. Turn was about to begin. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with a Super Metroid route randomizer, this is one of the many route randomizers for this game. One of the first that was made. Essentially what it's going to do, with the exception of the Series Station. Well, the Series Station will be, you will see, some of the rooms are not in the proper order as they should be. And the rest of Zeba's will be shuffled as well. And this room in particular was really messed with. It's completely upside down. But essentially that's going to be the entirety of what this randomizer is. All of the rooms are going to be completely shuffled around. All of the items are going to be completely shuffled around. It's just going to be a real good time. Now, there's a variety of different settings that you can use when you create these route randomizers, and I've chosen pretty much the most difficult settings that you can. Those being it is a 50-room challenge, so there's about 50 rooms total, and that makes it difficult because it doesn't give you a whole lot of items to work with. There is an option for different hell levels, and that just means how long it takes to give you a suit, and how many heated rooms you're gonna have before you get a suit, or how many heated rooms you'll have in a row, etc., etc. I have chosen the hardest hell level, which means I will not receive a suit for the entire run. So that can make it challenging because suits give you they negate all heat damage and also give you damage reduction from enemies. And so just like all of you, I have no idea what's coming up in this randomizer. Literally none. I just created this right before we started. I have not run through it, so I am blind here as well. So we're already going to see, hopefully, a little bit of randomness coming out. Typically, this first door on the left is open, and that is the way you have to go. However, it's locked. Gasp! So we can do some fancy wall jumps. Now, something you will see... Oh my gosh. Something you will see that will become apparent through the rest of this is some of the rooms are altered, like this one. Normally there are blocks there in your way. Oh, this one's blocked as well. That you need bombs or screw attack or something to get through there. But some rooms are altered so that you can traverse them forwards and backwards, that you can also traverse them with minimal equipment, etc. So here we go, we've got our path. And here we go. Now we get to see what we got. And so in a 50-room challenge, you pretty much need every single item that the game gives you. So any time that there is going to be... Yeah, so some rooms are... This is the one instance where there is an item added in a place where normally it's not, and you can just fall right through that too. But you typically, for 50-room challenges, you're gonna need every single item that the game gives you. It is created linearly, so there is only one straight path to the end where you fight Mother Brain and then escape. However, any colored door is going to take you to an item. So I'll know exactly where the item, like if there are item rooms that branch off from the main path, it will tell me. And one other thing that's not quite random about these randomizers is Morph Ball. These missiles right here, bombs, and Charge Beam are all in the same location. So you're gonna see right now, I'm gonna go right up here and fight Bomb Chorizo. Grab bombs and then charge him. He's gonna be just to the left of Morph Ball. But then from there on, it's a free-for-all. It's anybody's game. I forgot I had missiles. Typically in the vanilla game, you don't have missiles at this point. So, let's see if I can do this fancy strat here. I think I got it. Nice. There was a time when I did a lot of route randomizers, and I came up with a lot of strats for a lot of rooms with varying equipment. That was one of them. Alright, so here we go. I could get Dragon right now. And that would just be what I had to do. Alright, so we got power bombs. Not bad. Not bad. And what else? An energy tank. That's good. So the thing about not getting any suits is I'm gonna need it. I'm guaranteed at least 6 energy tanks, and likely only to get 6 energy tanks, which means during the Mother Brain fight, I'm pretty much not going to be able to take any damage whatsoever. Okay, so I know that, oops, that door is blue, so that means I know that that's the path that I have to go. There's an item that I can get in this room, which I'm going to get right here. And then the door to the upper left here, that's going to be a colored door. It's either going to be pink or yellow. And it will have an item in there. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to grab that, and then continue on my way. As I said, pretty much going to need every single item that this game gives me in order to complete it. Alright, so it could troll me and it could give me an energy refill, but it didn't. It gave me an energy tank. That's what I like. If you have any questions about the randomizer, please feel free to ask them in the chat. I'll do my best to see them and respond to them. I need to be on my toes, though, because I could end up getting a pretty devastating room out of nowhere, and we'll need to be able to react accordingly here. Okay, so I am going to grab those missiles. If you go into an area where you don't... Oh my god. Well, folks, here's Spore Spawn. The DLC of Super Metroid. You saw him here first. Okay, so we got 3 missiles in there. Not the greatest. Not going to be able to 2-round him. Hopefully no more than 4 rounds. That would be... 3 would be great, but... Okay, so we got another 3. So we'd need to get 4 missiles in the next round. That's probably not likely, but we'll do our best. Okay, so we got 2 in. So it'll be a 4-round, but, you know, what can you do? What you can do is learn to 2-round him with just missiles, but I haven't done that. I'm lazy. There we go. I'm gonna wait so I can grab missiles here. What I was going to say right before I entered this room is if you enter a room with a pink door and you don't have enough missiles to open it and you don't have... okay, I'm just gonna take this a little bit safe here. And you don't have enough missiles to open it, it can be a pain if there's not an easy way to farm them, because you pretty much need to go in that room. So that door's locked. Okay, so I don't actually need to go up that elevator. Funny little thing, reserve tanks have been edited to look like Franker-Z's, so post your Franker-Z's in chat. As I was saying, I don't need to go up that elevator because I know this door is blue. Alright, so we've got 5 missiles again, that's good. Oops. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Just gonna bomb down here. Check out what this item is gonna be. Missiles, that's nice. I'd like some supers. That would be great. At some point. We'll see though. Okay, so what I'm actually gonna do is I'm actually gonna farm a little bit. Oops. I wanna get my reserve tank. Okay, my reserve tank is full. That's what I wanted. Just in case, because you never know when you might get a really awful room like this one, and I'm blowing it right now. Those spiky dudes on the bottom there do a bunch of damage. These guys, ooh, they do 60 each. Okay. Just gotta be careful. Don't want to die. Okay, there's one item in this room we gotta grab. As well as any other doors that it leads off of. More missiles, okay. And again, in a 50-room randomizer, I can't really get too upset about getting missiles because I'm gonna need them. Need them all. Oops. Oh, so, Herfy Durfy, it had 2 blue doors. Something I forgot to mention is that save rooms, which I guess, now that I think about it, I probably should have saved for safety at the save room, but save rooms are always in their normal spot, and they are blue doors. That's how I knew. Okay, so unfortunately, the correct way to go is all the way at the bottom of this shaft. Because it is a marathon. For marathon safety, I probably should have saved at that save point. But there might be another one later on. Okay, so we're gonna do some fancy double bomb jumping here. Oops, that wasn't supposed to happen. And there was a tertiary bomb that I would lay there, which doesn't do anything for the bomb jump specifically. But when I learned to double bomb jump, I just for my own timing purposes include that bomb in there. Oh, it's just how I learned to do it, and so I have it in there for timing. Wow. All right. Okay, there we go. Spazer, yo, okay, so that's another thing that I didn't say. Because of the difficulty of this specific randomizer with the difficult settings that I've included, this is the halfway point, by the way. I am going to take this save just for safety. For whatever reason, this is the save door that is actually guarded by a colored door, not a blue door, for whatever reason. It was changed. But anyway, what was I saying? I might not get a whole lot of beams, which would mean the mother brain fight. Not only would I only be able to take, 1 or 0 hits during the fight, But it would also take a really long time because I'm not doing a whole lot of damage. So I need to be dodging her attacks really well. Please be the red door. Good. Okay, if this was not the red door, I would have had to go all the way down, collect an item, go all the way back up. Oops. Oh, well. Oh, gosh. Spring ball, dude! Alright, there we go. Got an item. Now, what's interesting about that is that in route randomizers, with this difficulty, it typically doesn't give you something that you won't need. So I'm interested to see what I'm going to be using Spring Ball for. Whoops. Alright. Hey, there we go. So I'm damage boosting off these fleas, because they only do, like 5 damage or something. Whoops, as opposed to the 60 that I just took from those spikes, which I didn't mean to take. I'm gonna grab myself some health there. Staying safe. These guys do quite a bit of damage. Yes, there is a program, the randomizer program, and you enter the settings that you would like in the program, and then it generates a ROM for you to use. As you can see, if you don't know how to bomb jump, you might be in trouble. Or wall jump, for that matter. As you're about to see. Bomb jumping, wall jumping, pretty imperative for these randomizers. Oops. So I am actually going to sit here and farm again. Just get my health and my missile count back up. I think I have an empty reserve tank. Potentially, this is all the energy I'm ever going to get, so I want to make sure that I have a full reserve. Especially because if I get to the very end, there is a health and missile recharge station, but the health recharge station doesn't refill your reserve tanks. So that is a huge problem. And it's led me to softlock before when I've done these before because I wasn't able to return. Because there was a bunch of heated rooms, more difficult going backwards than they were going forwards. And I couldn't actually complete the game because I didn't have enough energy. Alright, I want this guy to... Alright, well, it's the... So that's a save station, so I will hit that up before I move on. But I need to grab... Okay, so this is nice. We are getting an extra energy tank, so that's good. So we'll be able to take like 2 hits from Mother Brain's attacks before death. At the very least, right now. Hey, that's nice. No, you know nothing. No bosses are guaranteed. Some bosses you can get any or all bosses in a route randomizer. Sometimes Fantoon is actually required. Oh, I said I was gonna go in the save, wasn't I? The Golden 4 statue has actually been reduced to the Golden 1 statue in another mode, a branching randomizer mode. Not in this one, but it can actually require that Fantoon is dead, and only Fantoon, before you move on. The spaceship is nice. It makes things go a lot quicker. Okay, so we're gonna do green gate glitch. Come on. There we go. So pretty much what I just did there is I Dopplered, or I forced a super missile through the gate by standing at a specific spot and then shooting and moving forward at the same time, making the super missile travel fast enough that it went through the gate and hit the light, I guess, from the other side. Oh, that's unfortunate. So I'm gonna have to come all the way back up through this room. Oops, I'm supposed to mockball there. Oh, we got an extra E-tank. So the game is being friendly. It's being nice. Gonna make this a little bit easier on my nerves during the Mother Brain fight. Okay, what do we got here? Also, the game can troll you with, you know, missile or health refills like that. It can also troll you with what you think is an item room becoming Phantoon. So it can just give you Phantoon randomly behind a colored door, and that's always not very fun at all. So we should be coming up on the end pretty soon here. Ah, alright, here we go. Gonna fight Kraid. Whoops. Kraid is always guaranteed right here, for whatever reason. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but... Got a nice fast Kraid. Oh gosh, that was really sketchy quick kill, but we did it. There is actually no door. The door is removed on the other side there. You do have to kill Kraid, oops, because this door is locked otherwise. Not normally, but... Oh my gosh, I'm just hitting everything here. Okay, so there's an item door. You also have to be really careful with your super missile usage too, because that can cause a problem for the Mother Brain fight as well. Not so much, oops, not so much for us like actually completing the fight, but for completing it in a timely manner, because super missiles do so much damage compared to what the beams do that you have at that time. Okay, so I probably could have skipped these, actually. You don't really need these power bombs. Oh, that was supposed to be a damage boost. Instead, I just looked like a dummy. And so you'll see there is one room that was created for the randomizer specifically to add in, nice. To add in health and missile recharge right before Mother Brain, which is this right here. So this is actually going to take a little bit of time. We need to go through and destroy, since we have no way of skipping the Zebatites, aka Speed Booster or Ice Beam. We need to go through and destroy each of the Zebatites individually and go back and refill our missiles. And then do it again. And then we need to go through and destroy the glass around Mother Brain's tank. And then go back and do it again. and kill the Mother Brain. Because these Zebatites and the glass around Mother Brain's tank do not respawn once you've killed them. So I'm gonna have to go back and refill 2 more times. Once to for missiles to break the glass on Mother Brain, and then another time to refill before I actually initiate the fight. Now, you can do the math. Mother Brain has 18,000 health. Super missiles do 300 damage per missile to Mother Brain. And a charged Spazer shot does, I believe, 150 damage. So you can do the math and figure out how many charge shots it's actually going to take for me to kill her. And what I'm going to do is save my super missiles until after she begins to catch up me, which is the red beam attack. That does a ton of damage. I'm actually going to not talk for this because this is going to require my attention to not die. Bombing these for safety, so I don't have to dodge the explosion. Okay, we did it. Looks like we're going to be just slightly overestimate. My apologies. But I can explain the reason why I saved the super missiles for after the catch-up phase. It takes 15 supers to kill her after she starts catch-upping you, and I had 13, and so it's the most dangerous phase. Because if I get hit by one of those catch-ups, it's literally just rip, I'm dead. cannot continue. So I wanted to end that phase as quickly as possible, so that's why I saved them for that. But kill or save? That's a pretty good question. Let me tell you why, because I don't really have any influence of whether or not it happens. The escape is randomized within itself as well, and animals has the potential to be right in my way, and I will have no idea, and unintentionally I might just save them. So we will have to see. So just make your guesses. Make your guesses on whether or not it's gonna happen. Here we go. Without high jump, this is kind of annoying to do. Got him. Oh. Oh no! There we go. Alright, here we go. Let's see. So this first group's not randomized. And there's only a few with vertical doors, so we'll see. Okay, so this wasn't randomized either, but that's just RNG there. Here we go, we've got the climb. Oops, oh gosh, we have to check this door. So this is where the animals could just happen. Nope, okay. Please! Oh, that's right, we have Spring Ball. We never even ended up using it. We use it right there. Good stuff. Alright. Okay, so we know animals... Well, that was actually... Okay. So here we go. Let's kill all these guys with one shot. Nice. We can arm pump enough to make the shot hit that third guy. Jump through this door because I don't want to fall down there. Yep. Oh god! Rip damageless escape. Okay, so animals can still happen. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen here. Let's see. No! Rip, dude. Oh gosh. Oh no. There is no way for me to know that that wasn't the animals. And time. And there you have it, folks. Super Metroid Route Randomizer. Hard mode. All of the hardest settings. My, quote-unquote world record for Route Randomizer with all the hardest settings turned on is about 25 minutes. That's pretty much all dependent on whether or not you get Plasma Beam to speed up the Mother Brain fight. But, yeah. So, since we did actually go overtime, we don't need to wait through all of the credits, but thank you so much for coming by and watching my run. I will have another Super Metroid run later on in the marathon on Saturday at approximately 7:30 Eastern. I'm going to be doing a 100% item collection race with Jack879. But that's it for me for now. Stick around for the rest of the, what we got coming up. We have Mother 2. I have no idea what this game is, but it's going to be 80% glitchless. That sounds pretty good, pretty cool. So make sure to stick around for that. And that's all for me. I am, again, WildAnaconda69, and have a great night, everybody.